What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my peoples. Look, kissing babies and shaking hands, man. I'm out here doing what the fuck I got to do out here, making it black open, and you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but good game when it comes around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa! Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with speed. Real niggas always in the lead. Real niggas always in the lead. What's up with y'all out there? BossMack podcast in full motion. West Coastin'. What's up with y'all out there, man? Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, man. Happy to be here right now. Happy to be doing this. Getting to it. It's a beautiful situation. Shouts out to the chat, though. Shout out to the chat, though. Shout out to everybody tuned it in right now. Feeling good like you know I should. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's a beautiful situation. You know the show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see the BossMack got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. Got on that blessed that bitch hoodie. You know what I'm saying? With the beanie and the reflective shorts. You understand me? I gotta put these shorts up on the stove, man. I gotta put these shorts. These them, you know, reflecting light and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let me give some greetings, man. You know, let me give some greetings, man. Yes, indeed. I dodged the trap. What's up with it, man? Megan Davis, Tony Ragold, Kev T, Phoenix Smiles. Realest N-word alive. Aliki Gaming. I hope I got that right. RJ in the building. Digital Roster. What's up, man? I'm sorry I missed you, man. Digital Roster. Ready Now Radio. We're here for the people, man. We're here for the people. We in good spirits as always, man. Listen, I hope these words are reaching you in good spirit, man. Good spirits. I hope everything is going well with you, man. I hope you woke up well rested with good energy. And I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch. I hope you got your espresso or your coffee like the BossMack got right now. I hope you's doing well. I hope your refrigerator full of food. I hope your car started. I hope you got some paper right now in the bank, in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hope your kids is doing what you told them to do. Everybody healthy. You understand me? Blessings, man. You know, shit could be way worse. Shit could be way worse, man. Whatever's going on with you, just know that. Shit could be way worse. But yeah, man, the BossMack podcast is in full motion. You know what I'm saying? West Coasting. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. This that PG shit. But you know, we got the offensive right there. And hey man, I'm continuing the 2-for-1 situation, man. I'm continuing the 2-for-1 situation, man. I'm gonna bless you. Cop 2 BossMack t-shirts, man. Cop 2 t-shirts, man, from BossMack Streetwear, and I'm gonna shoot you one for free, man. We're gonna keep that going this week, man. We're gonna keep that going this week. We had such a good outpouring. So many people jumped on that. I just want to make that available, man, and I'm gonna extend it into 2 hoodies and get you one free, man. I'm gonna extend it in the cop 2 hoodies and get you one free, man. Fuck with me, man, right now, man. It's a good time, man, going into the holiday season, man. Trying to be blessed niggas, man. I know the economy tight, man. I just want to get you a lot of drip, man, for your dollar, man. And you know, you're blessing me while I'm blessing you, and we blessing each other, you understand me? And, you know, we just happy, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. The show is also brought to you by Dub's Organic Coffee Blends. You want to go through Dub's Organic Coffee Blends, 7962 Fountain Avenue, Hollywood, California, around the corner from the Laugh Factory Comedy Store. You know what I'm saying? You want to pull up there, man. It's a good little spot, man. Real nigga making coffee over there with a good location, man. You know, around the corner from the Laugh Factory Comedy Store, Beverly Center, man. You know, right there, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful situation. Even though they be having drama in the area, you know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, the dude got killed across the street from their little pop. Don't let that bother you, man, because I'm trying to tell you, man, whenever you do criminal activity in that area, the police is on you, especially if you do a man down, they gonna be on you, man. So it's a safe place, man. So pull up, man, and do your thing, man. Holla at Dub's Organic Coffee Blends, man. Tell him BossMack sent you, and he gonna give you some love on your price, man. And if you got your bitch with you, she gonna look at you and be like, damn, you got action up in here, man. People know you and shit. You can act like, yeah. BossMack sent me. That's why we got a deal. You know, for real. Hit the like button on the way up in this motherfucker. I know the BossMack was a little late today, man. You know, sometimes, man, I'm telling you, man, I be getting ready to go up, man, and I just got to use the restroom, man, all of a sudden, man, like a nigga, it ain't like a nigga be nervous, man. It just be like anticipation. I be so anticipating this show, man. I don't know, man. I just be like, man, look at him. I'm in here using the restroom, and I'm using the bathroom, and I gotta be going up, man. It's crazy, man. But I'm here for y'all niggas, man, right now. I'm here for y'all niggas right now with the game. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the chat. You dig? Shout out to the chat. Man, my shit is not running smooth today, man. It's like staying stuck and shit, man. I don't know why it's doing that, man. It ain't giving me the recent people tapping in. Shout out Joe Blast. I see you right there, man. Rotag. Volume low, BossMack. Okay, volume low. Let's see. Let's see. It looked like it's supposed to be high. Let me see. He say volume low. Is that better? Is that better? Am I sounding better? Let the BossMack know if I'm sounding better. Let's see if we can get it up. Am I sounding better? I'm a hoodie nigga too. How we order now? Yeah, man. I ain't even got this hoodie up in there yet, man. I just came into existence last night, man, and it's gonna be up there after this show though, for sure. It's gonna be up there after this show. Check back at least by 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, and this hoodie will be up there available, man. I'm gonna drop the white and the black. I'm gonna drop the white and the black for sure. Tap in. Traveling Freeman, what's up with it? Grant Wilburn. Yeah. I don't know, man. Something is wrong with the flow of the chat, man. It ain't flowing, man. I gotta keep refreshing to see the new. I gotta keep refreshing to see the new feedback in there, man. This motherfucker is, man. Dominique Banks. Yeah, man. Megan Davis. Okay, I appreciate that. Dre Davis. All right, I appreciate everybody, man. 100. Yeah, man. We got to make sure it's sounding good up in here. Let me see. Let me do this right here. Take a look. Make sure, cause we ain't getting good flow on the chit at. It's acting weird and shit. Look at my cat wanna be on stream. She wanna be seen. Look at that. She wanna be seen. She wanna be seen. She want people to not. She wanna be live. She know the camera be on and shit. Let me check something right quick. Okay, hold on. Let me check something. It's cool. Is it cool over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's getting mad. Wait a minute, let me cut that off. Cut that off and let's do like this. Blessings, everybody. All right. Y'all see the name of the show, though? Y'all see the name of the show? Donald Trump calling for free speech on the motherfucker, man. I saw that. I saw that today, bro. And I was like, man, that's wild. That's wild. Donald Trump. Oh, shit. That calling shit. For free. Oh, wait a minute. I'm tripping. Free speech on the motherfucker. Wait a minute. Okay. Damn, man. My shit is tripping, man. Wait a minute. We got problems today. We having problems over here. Okay. Shout out Beatos. Yeah. Funk Red. I don't know, man. I gotta keep refreshing some shit over there to see the see the chat? I ain't seen it. Ain't flowing like it's supposed to. But needless to say, we're going to keep it going and keep it moving. We ain't going to let that slow down nothing. All right. Niggas in the news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, man. All right. I want to say shout out to the Grammys, man, coming out right now. We got a lot of weird shit happening with the Grammys, man, that I didn't expect to see, man. I'm going to keep it tall. That I did not expect to see. Shout out to Doechii, man. I like that little bitch Doechii, man. I know a lot of motherfuckers don't be fucking with her, man, but she popping right now, man. I don't know. I'm feeling this little bitch, man. I'm feeling this little bitch, man, you know. Her new little album, man, she, you know, she one of the little hot bitches out there right now. We got to keep an eye on her, man. TDE in this motherfucker. Shout out to that Ab Soul album. I've been bumping that Ab Soul album. What's the name of that album? Soul Burger. That Soul Burger album ain't no punk, man. And you know they got Doechii on there. And Doechii got up for Grammys around this motherfucker. I'm like, how this bitch are up for Grammys, man, like that?
Spirit that I was gonna get this, and I got it, and I feel incredible.
Period. The visuals, to watch her run, it's just been incredible. It's giving young Missy Elliott. That's how I'm feeling, you know?
Such an honor. That's such an honor. I love Missy Elliott. So.
Yeah. So tell me, you know, tonight you're receiving the Visionary Award. I just want to know, what are the key components to your vision do you believe that got you these 4 Grammy nominations?
I think that aside from having a vision first, second, what's most important is not swaying your vision and staying the course and not accepting no as an answer and following through with that.
Come home with, you know, the 4 Grammy nominations.
Thank you so much.
Like, how are you feeling? Did you see this for yourself?
Absolutely, 100%. I felt it in my spirit that I was going to get this, and I got it, and I feel incredible.
Period. The visuals, to watch her run, it's just been incredible. It's giving young Missy Elliott. That's how I'm feeling, you know?
Such an honor. That's such an honor. I love Missy Elliott. So.
Yeah. So tell me, you know, tonight you're receiving the Visionary Award. I just want to know, what are the key components to your vision do you believe that got you these 4 Grammy nominations?
I think that aside from having a vision first, second, what's most important is not swaying your vision and staying the course and not accepting no as an answer and following through with that.
Now, this little bitch got a BBL, though. I ain't gonna front. But I like this little bitch, though, man. I like this little bitch. I like that little bitch, man. Yeah, man. Shout out Joe Blast. Yeah, man. We had 70K subs now, man. You know that is absolutely brazy, man. Big Thoughts. What's up with it? Joseph Thomas. I appreciate the love, man. You know what I'm saying? Prince Salim. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Check out the whole store, man. You know what I'm saying? We working, man. Shit, man. Matter of fact, let me do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Throw that up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with BossMack Streetwear. Like I said, we got the 2 for 1 on the shirts and 2 for 1 on the hoodies right now, man. We doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? At the checkout, let me know what that third joint you want it to be in the comment section at the checkout, man. Let me know what that third joint you want it to be in the comment section at the checkout, man. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with me like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, man. We I don't know, man. What's up with the But shout out Doechii, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Doechii. You dig me? Shout out Doechii, man. Yeah, no. Shout out Doechii, man. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Pops up and gets busy, you know what I'm saying? So give me a chance to put it up there, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. It should be up there. Yeah, dig me. And we doing a 2-for-1. I'm going to drop the white one, too. I'm going to pop out with the white one probably Friday, wearing that Friday. But the white one will be up there, too. I'm going to make the white one and get that one up there for niggas, you know. We doing what we got to do for the people, man. We doing what we got to do for the people. You dig? But, man, you know, we are living in interesting times, man. We are living in interesting times. We are living in interesting times, man, where the president got to come out and say, I got to reinforce free speech. What the fuck? The president got to come out and say he got to reinforce free speech? Are you serious? But then I like this move right here. I like this move right here where he appointed Elon. Donald, man. See, I don't understand. A lot of motherfuckers is mad at Donald. Motherfuckers is mad at Donald. He appointed Elon to the Department of Government. Any bitch that's listening to me, I'm stopping bitches from getting BBLs like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, nah, bitch. Do not do it. Do not do that, bitch. Do not do that. Do not do that. You feel me? Let me see. Let me see. I think I done fucked up. Oh, man, what a day. Let me see. Bear with me right quick, y'all. Bear with me. Okay. Steve the Dean up in this motherfucker. What's up with it? I dodged the trap. The role is to prevent a waste of dollars, to find where the money is being wasted. And you know Elon is going to do that, bro. You know Elon is going to do it. You know Elon is going to do it. Elon is going to do it, bro. See, Donald, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in the world right now, man. It's so many motherfuckers, man, hating on Donald, man. It's wild. I can't understand the hate. Like Kamala and them blowing through a billion and owing 20 million. Yeah, man, giving Beyonce 10 million, man. What the fuck? Beyonce hit a lick. Beyonce hit a lick. Yeah, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on, man? Did they even need that bitch? I'm like, man, what the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on, man? Beyonce, 10 million. So every performer got like a nice check. Everybody got, I heard, nigga, Call Her Daddy though, like the Call Her Daddy. I heard the Call Her Daddy podcast got 6 figures. I'm like, what the fuck? And the bitch didn't go on Rogan? I don't even think Rogan, I don't know, but Rogan them was charging, man. Bitch didn't even want to go on Rogan. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't understand what's going on, man. Bitch didn't even go on Rogan. You know what I'm saying? When it did 6 figures on Call Her Daddy, I'm like, damn. I didn't know. I'm thinking motherfuckers would want that bitch to come on some shit free. Like, that shit weird, bro. That shit. That's the kind of weird to me, man. But shout out to Donald, man, putting Elon in there. You know, man, I like that. You know, I just like Elon being involved, man. I just feel like anything Elon involved is for the win. You know what I'm saying? I feel like anything. I am pleased to announce that the great Elon Musk, working in conjunction with American patriot Vivek Ramaswamy, he caught a case too, I think, will lead the Department of Government Efficiency. I just feel like it's a W, man. That's just a W right there, man. To slash excess regulations of cut wasteful expenditures and restructure federal agencies essential to the Save America movement. This will send shockwaves through the system and anyone involved in government waste, which is a lot of people. Oh my God, it's gonna be some bad motherfuckers. Motherfuckers gonna be bad. Motherfuckers gonna be bad. Motherfuckers in there hitting licks. How many years motherfuckers been hitting licks on the government like that? Probably the stop and frisk and death penalty talk for drug dealers is why people are having buyer's remorse right now. Especially if you have a Tesla stock. My shit went up crazy after the election. Yeah, man, that stop and frisk and the drug dealer's death penalty, man. You know, yeah, man, that shit is weird, man. That shit is, yeah. I wonder, is that for weed, too? Is that going to be death penalty for selling weed? Because, you know, I don't know, man. That fentanyl, man, is making shit tricky out here, man. That fentanyl is making it super tricky out here right now, man. That fentanyl, man, that's making it so tricky out here, man. I don't even know what to say, man. You know, I'm starting to feel like the fentanyl is the reason. It's like it seems like it's a zombie population out here right now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like fentanyl turning motherfuckers into zombies around this motherfucker. I don't know if I'm tripping, but it seems like fentanyl is turning motherfuckers into zombies around this motherfucker, man. And it seemed like extreme measures got to be taken. And, you know, and the stop and frisk thing, you know, really, it seemed like the stop and frisk thing, you know, if you know, cause the niggas this convicted felons, man. You know, niggas gotta carry guns around this motherfucker. This such a dangerous motherfucker. Niggas gotta carry guns. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta carry guns, man. You's damn near a dead man if you can't carry a gun around this motherfucker, man. You's damn near a dead man, man. You will see your ops. You feel me? Big Zod Cat, I gotta get on those colors, make it happen. Please, to match a jogger, consider taller girls with athletics. Oh yeah, we got you, man. We got you. Yeah, man, I be tripping, out here in California, man. The BossMack is tripping off of the I'm tripping off of the rise. Hit the like button. I'm tripping off of the rise of the trailer park shit, bro. Like not the RVs. The RVs it's just big RV camps jumping off on different blocks, man. I'm just tripping off of that, man, and especially in my community, man, in Bompton, man. Around the corner from where I grew up at, man, it's just like trailer parks dominating some shit, man. The shit is wild, bro. Get the chili in the building. Yeah, I keep a blower, man. I keeps the blower, bro. I keeps the blower. I might not be with it having it every day like that, but when I go certain places, I might, if I go certain places where it might be tricky, you know what I'm saying? I'm a, but I'm a registered gun owner. I could have a gun. You feel me? I could keep the blower. You feel me? But I was just talking about like convicted felon type niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep one, just in case, little tricky situations, man. You might have to have it with you, man. It might, I done had situations where, going to see bitches, in what I thought was decent neighborhoods and shit, I done had like tricky situations happen. And, and I'm not out here with no aggression. I'm not aggressive. I'm not on no type of bullshit, man, but certain situations, man, you kind of need to, but but truth be told, like on some stop and frisk type shit, I ain't really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, the BossMack ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no, I don't even have weed on me no more like that. You know what I mean? I'm in two-way I'm in a two-way friendly state. So it's like having your wallet on you here. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, it should just be everybody can have a gun. And I think things will be safer, you know what I'm saying? I feel like life would be easier if everybody had a gun. You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief, I know they think like shit'll be wild, but if everybody have a gun, everybody be respectful, man. You can't, you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no, won't nobody be getting taken advantage of out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If everybody have a gun, it'll be more, it'll be more peaceable out here, I think. I feel. Man, I'm having it. This is a... Oh, this is tripping. Y'all bear with me, man. My chat is tripping. Okay, it's cool. All right. Yeah, man. So Donald got to come out and say we got to have free speech. I wonder is that gonna cut back on shit getting struck down on YouTube like that, cause videos be getting struck down now, man. I gotta be careful what I say. The BossMack done got some strikes, man. I got a strike on here, man, one time, man. Just for talking about shit in the Old Testament in the Bible, man. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, man. A nigga got a strike.
Firm that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be... If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish...
And I was tripping off of that podcast, him being on Rogan. That was difficult to find for people, man. Even though that did like millions and millions of views, it was difficult to find and shit. I was like, what? Then Rogan had to post that whole joint on Twitter and shit. I was like, what? It's like that out here, man. What the fuck? But it still had millions of... What's going on, man?
Then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple. Just like dominoes, one by one, they'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be. If we don't have free speech, then we just speech as mis or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. Speech as mis platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interference, platforms out of censorship business. From now,
Donald, what's going on in the world, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel like it's two groups of white people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the BossMack is tripping. I feel like it's two groups of white people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's Donald and them, and then there's some other white people. And I'm trying to understand, is it like good versus evil around this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm starting to wonder, man, is it good versus evil? And you know, and what's amazing, man, if it's good versus evil going on right here, I'm trying to figure out why the black bitches is on the evil side. I'm trying to figure out why the black bitches are on the evil side. You know what I'm saying? You know, cause it's a lot of bitches. It's a lot of mad bitches right now. It's a lot of mad bitches. This bitch is mad that Kamala ain't president like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. Households is still damaged, man. The households is still damaged for niggas right now. It's a lingering damage for black households right now, for niggas. And you know, they saying 70% of niggas, of black, they said, I heard a statistic, 70% of black men voted for Kamala. I don't see that I don't see that with my niggas, man. I don't know no niggas that voted for her. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas I know voted for Donald. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how motherfuckers thought. I don't know how bitches thought that Kamala was gonna win when Donald already handled a white bitch. He handled Hillary. He handled Hillary. You know what I'm saying? A white bitch that, you know, that really seemed more competent than Kamala. You feel me? I don't know if I'm tripping, but Hillary seemed more confident, more competent than Kamala. You know what I'm saying? So Kamala didn't even go on Rogan, man. I gotta keep emphasizing that. If Kamala would have went on Rogan, I could have thought more positively about a bitch. I couldn't even think positive about a bitch because the bitch didn't go on Rogan. Hit the like button. Cadillac Kid, Justice League, white people versus Legion of Doom, white people. Black bitches are on the evil side because society taught them to hate black men. Facts. Because they embrace that feminist shit, it's evil versus evil, bro. But which one of them is a lesser evil, man? At least Donald, hey, man, hey, come on, man. Like, even with the declaration of it's just male, female shit. Even Donald, I mean, I know Donald ain't perfect, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know Donald ain't perfect. You feel me? Hit the like button for this game. I know Donald ain't perfect, man. But man, come on, man. Some of that shit, bro, like with the kids being able to, all the medications for the kids to, to fuck up their gender and all that shit, man, come on, man. Donald, households shouldn't be damaged if black men own their homes. The sad part is cats live with a bitch, so they must endure the pressure. Manhood is in a sad state, facts. But the cold part of the game is I know niggas that own shit that still having problems with their bitches. I know niggas that own shit that are still having problems with their bitches on this issue. But you right though. Manhood is in a sad state. We're in a sad state, man. We're in a sad state. That's part of the BossMack. That's part of the BossMack mandate mission, man, to get it back to what it was. To get niggas, I'm preaching niggas have their own shit. I'm preaching that, man. I'm preaching it. Linnell English. When Donald start enabling dirty cops, it's gonna get nasty. I guess so. All that Mr. Potato Head shit. Hit the like button. I don't know, man. I feel like Donald is the lesser of the two evils, man. I hope Elon Musk ain't the devil, but Elon catching rockets, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, motherfuckers be knowing how to save some money, man, and all I know is, man, when I be looking at government shit, I be seeing motherfuckers wasting money like a motherfucker, man. Leave a Chevy, a Chevy, and a Ford. Come on now. Shout out 7 the Gentlemen. See, man, a lot of shit Donald saying is good, man, A lot of shit Donald saying is good, A lot of shit he's saying, man, A lot of shit, bro. Donald grabbing the USA by the pussy, yes indeed, John Woo. Yeah, he sure is. I like all this shit, man. I'm liking this energy. I like how he coming in, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit is fucked up out here, man. You know, I'm driving through my city, man. I be driving through the city every day looking at the RVs, man. I don't know, man. California is fucked up, man. California is fucked up. I'm trying to wonder. Cause I know my niggas is still getting money, man. I know my niggas is getting money. But I be looking out there and I be seeing all this RV shit, man. I keep emphasizing these RV camps, man, around this motherfucker, man. You know, all in my community, man. Shit look brazy, man. You know, and it gotta be the drugs, bro. It gotta be the drugs. Motherfuckers accepting that shit, man. Bethos, at least you know where he stands, though. I can respect that. Facts. Oh, shit. My OBS stopped and restarted. Damn, my shit tripping. Let me close that. Let me close some more shit. Let me close some more shit. And let me close that too. Yeah, man. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen, man. Let's get to the money, man. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen. Technobility. The play has always been to push Cali residents further out so they create an economic moat. If you're not a multimillionaire, they want you to be looking outside the castle walls. Bitcoin at an all new high, yeah. I know, man. I'm feeling that, man. That shit, yeah. Man, I remember when Bitcoins was like 3,000, man. Oh my God, I should have snatched up 4 of them right then. Woo! Man. I remember they was 3,000, man. And I thought that was kind of high and shit. Boy. I thought that was kind of high. Hit the like button for this game. I don't know, man. Let's see what's gonna happen, man. Let's see what's gonna happen, man. You know. Elon Musk, I don't know, man. I be hoping Elon Musk ain't the devil, you know what I'm saying? Because he's so tight. Elon Musk is so tight, I hope he ain't the devil. That motherfucker, man. That motherfucker run 3 hell of a companies, nigga. I be having that nigga run 3 hell of a companies. Technobility, I appreciate that $10. And I appreciate your contribution to the conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? You be enlightening a nigga, man. I be appreciating it. You know what I'm saying? See, Donald just be saying good shit. Let's see what's right here. Let's see, Donald just be saying good shit, man. Donald just be saying good shit, bro. Like this shit right here.
Teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parent's consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers,
Hit the like button. See, that's reasonable conversation, man. That's reasonable right there, man. That's so reasonable. Why is anybody mad at that? As a man, why would you want to compete in women's sports as a man? Why would a man want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would a man want to compete in women's sports? The fact that a man will want to compete in a women's sport, you need to have your ass beaten. You need to be beaten for lining up with bitches and then feel like you won some shit. Like, if you was a man, if you was born a man and you line up with bitches on some sports shit and you win, how do you feel? How do you have any pride in yourself? How do you even have any victory? What's the victory? You need to have your ass beaten. You need to be beaten. You need to be beaten. I remember I was fucking with this Ethiopian bitch, man. I remember I was fucking with this Ethiopian bitch, man. She was cool, man. She was cool, man. Straight from Ethiopia, man. And I loved her, she was a survival specialist bitch. You know what I'm saying? She was a survival specialist. She was over here getting to her chili. You know what I'm saying? Man, I appreciated that bitch, man. She had ass, too, man. She had ass. And, yeah, man, I like that bitch, man. I remember one day we was laying up, me and her, we was laying up smoking weed. We was blowing kush, man. We was watching some shit we was watching something on TV, and there was some homosexual shit on there. And I was, you know, I don't know what I said, something about it. And I asked her, like, you know, cause you know she from Ethiopia. I was like, how do they handle the homosexuals in Ethiopia? And she was like, listen here, listen to these words, man. That bitch was like, in Ethiopia there is no gay. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, it ain't no gay in Ethiopia. I was like, wait a minute, what you mean by that? What you mean? I was like, you know, what do y'all do when it's like, you know, because you can see that in little kids, you know, you can see like a little dude, you know, starting to lean like kind of feminine. You can see it in, you know, kids, you know, start to slant feminine. She was like, well, in Ethiopia, once you know, once the parents start seeing, you know, a little kid starting to lean into some gay shit, they just start beating his ass until he don't do it no more. So she's like, it's no gay in Ethiopia. I was like, what? Oh, shit. They just beat his ass till he ain't gay no more, and then he ain't gay no more. And I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what, man? You know, as a member, you know, the BossMack Topsoil is a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I don't know if I ever discussed that with niggas. The BossMack Topsoil is a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. You feel me? The BossMack is Q Psi Phi, right? You know, I don't be going big on it and all of that, but you know, the BossMack is a member of that. And I can say this. I'm gonna say this about the bruhs. I'm gonna say this about all the Greeks, you know, the motherfuckers in the frats, the black ones specifically, you know. When you go through the pledge process, right? When you pledge in the frat, and you know, going through the pledge process, you know, you got to learn like a whole bunch of shit. It's all about learning different things, you know what I'm saying? Without giving too much away, you know. You might have to learn like a lot of history about the organizations, you know, poetry, all type of shit, you know, poetry about brotherhood and shit like that, you know. And I can say this. You know, when you have certain reinforcements, you know, when we reinforce the learning, you know what I mean? You learn more effectively with the reinforcements. You know what I'm saying? When you have that reinforcements on the learning. And you know what's a funny thing I noticed too about the frats? This is an observation I'm finna make. And I haven't really heard nobody do this before. But here's an observation I'm finna make about the frats, about the black fraternities. You know what I'm saying? You know, being a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Now I'm finna show y'all something. I'm finna show y'all something. Okay, look. Being a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, right? And also being from the Nellis in Bompton, from being from Campanella Park, right? I bet y'all wasn't ready for them comparisons right there. It's a whole lot of similarities between being in a frat and being from the Nellis, from being from the hood like that. It's a lot of similarities. It's a lot of similarities. And what I've been fascinated by is watching it through the years because, you know, I remember when, you know, I remember like, you know, cause you know, I was in the Nellis at the beginning of the Nellis, you know what I'm saying? And watching the evolution of gangs and the gang politics and all that type of shit. And it's very closely related with the frats. Very closely related. Very closely related. Very closely related. Getting put on the hood. Getting put on the hood is a whole lot like pledging the frat. It's a whole lot like that. It is a whole lot like that. It's a whole lot like that. It's a whole lot like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that DP shit, all that DP shit in the hood, all the DP shit. Hey man, it's DP shit. The frats is DP. It's DP shit in the front. It's all kind of shit. They the same. They the same. I be tripping. They the same, bro. They the same. They the same, bro. They the same. They the same. They the same. The different shit that they be saying, you know, every section got their little shit that they be saying. It's the frats, it's the same, bro. It's the same. Very similar. Tribal shit. It's tribal shit, bro. I'll be fascinated by that. Hit the like button for this gang. The BossMack be walking in between different worlds, man. The BossMack be walking. The BossMack be in between different worlds though, like. You feel me? The BossMack is like, you know what I'm saying? The BossMack. It's in between different worlds, you know what I'm saying? You know. The BossMack. The BossMack be between different worlds, man. Dig me. Oh shit. Hell yeah. I be out here, bro. I be out here. You know. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah. I made the observations. Man, I remember shit, man. I remember when I remember I had made another observation too, man, like cause you know the BossMack, was a substitute teacher for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? And I remember here's another observation, that I made. And, it's a bizarre observation, but I be making observations. That's all I do is make observations. And, while I was a substitute teacher, the BossMack was irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, I'm BossMack. At the time when I'm doing this too, I was irresponsible. And I let myself accumulate a whole bunch of, I had like a whole bunch of warrants, man. A whole bunch of driving on suspended license. I just had, a whole bunch of driving on suspended license. Some shit I could have cleared up easy, man. I just, man, from stupid shit like cracking the windshield, ticket, turn it to a warrant, get pulled over again, get a ticket while driving on suspended license. Stupid shit, right? So I had like 3 or 4 driving on suspended license. Stupid shit. Oh my God. And they called the BossMack slipping, man, I was out here and I was driving around in a bucket, cause I had a Benz truck at the time, and the transmission had went out on it. So I was getting that fixed. I was getting a transmission. I was getting another transmission in the Benz. And so I was driving around in a bucket, right? In the bucket, it looked like I was a criminal when I was in the bucket, you know what I'm saying? So I got pulled over one night, took me to jail. They had no mercy. So I went to jail while I was a substitute teacher for that. And I was in there for like a week or some shit. And they was finna try to give me like a month or some shit behind that shit. I was like, what the fuck? But anyway, while I was in jail, I made another observation. And I was in jail, I was like, damn. I made a couple of observations. I was like, cause in jail, as soon as you go to jail, you feel the politics right now, you know what I'm saying? And I had, previous to going to jail that time, I hadn't been to jail since like the mid-90s I went to jail. That was the last time I had went to jail. So the politics have changed in jail from the mid-90s to the last time I went to jail, like that was probably like 2013 or something like that. I think it was 2013 when I went to jail. But anyway, or was it 2012? It might have been 2012 or 2013. But anyway, when I got to jail, the first observation I made was I was like, look at the politics in here. You know, soon as you step into jail, the black, the rep or the dorm approach you and like, I'm the rep of the dorm, and this is my assistant right here. And, we using these showers, we using these toilets, don't do this, don't do that, don't ask nobody for nothing. Giving you the rules and shit of jail. And then, the separation between the Woods, the Brothers and Others, the Paisas and the Southsiders, and I'm looking at this separation, and then I start thinking about the real world, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I was looking at the sheriffs. Over us while we was divided up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the separations. And then like before we do anything, like let's say the sheriff is about to bring the food in. Each rep, each representative, each leader, or whoever had the keys to the car in there, or whatever it was, would give like a speech before anything happened. So before the food come in, the leader of the Southsiders do a speech. And then after he finished speaking, they do like a chant. And you can hear the strength in their numbers. And then the leader of the Paisas do a speech. And then they do a chant and you hear the strength in their numbers. And then the leader of the Brothers and Others do a speech. And then you hear the strength in their numbers. And then the leader of the Woods do a speech. And then you hear the strength in their numbers when they do their chant at the end. I was like, listen to that. And you could hear how strong the Southsiders was when it was time for the chant. You could hear it. I was like, interesting. I was looking at the separation. And then I was looking at the sheriffs over us as the government, right? And then I was seeing little shit would happen, like, in between the bunks, in between where we were sleeping at, they call that the driveway. And then, motherfuckers telling you to stay out of other motherfuckers' driveway and all this, a whole lot of little shit, right? I was tripping off all that shit. So I was looking at that separation, and I immediately thought to myself, I was like, wait a minute. In the real world outside, it's really the same as this in here. The real world outside is really the same as this in here, but I'm not moving according to this in here. I need to be moving according to what I'm experiencing in here, in jail, out there in the real world, because that's really how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the observation. That's the first observation. I was like, really, I need to be moving like how I'm moving in jail, how it's really the concentrated separation like that. I need to observe these rules in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was like, what's happening here in jail is a realer representation of reality than what I'm dealing with outside, right? That's the first observation. Then the next observation I made was I was like, interesting. How we moved around the jail, how you had to walk in line and walk on lines and all the, all the loudspeaker talk, it's continuous stuff on the loudspeaker, the sheriff saying shit and giving orders and shit and calling out names and all kind of shit. And I was like, wait a minute. Jail is similar to school. This is like the school, but it's more intense as far as like the control, but this is the same as the school. This is the same as school. The jail is the same as the schools. You feel me? Except for the schools, at the end of the day, you get to go home. The kids get to go home. But it's the same. That was the next observation. I was like, wow. And then when I got out of jail, I went back to work and I was like, wow. It's just like, it's the same as jail. Interesting. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Then I was thinking, I wonder, do these other teachers notice that? I wonder, do they notice that? Hit the like button for this game. The BossMack beat, and different. I mean, indoctrination. You feel me? Have you heard what he had to say about the Church of Satan and their founder, Anton LaVey? Anton LaVey, yeah, man. Church of Satan. Yeah, man. Yeah, I heard of Anton LaVey. Yeah, man. Church of Satan. Shout out PA on the track, though. I'm going to be using one of your beats on the next episode for sure. Audio lagging a bit at times. I don't know, man. Computer tripping. My shit tripping, man. It done already stopped on me once and restarted. So I gotta make it through. How long I been talking? An hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, man. Church of Satan, man. See, that's why I was saying on the last episode, man. That's why the BossMack don't. That's why the BossMack don't engage in no ass play with bitches. Don't lick no ass. Don't stick no fingers in the ass. None of that. I don't do none of the ass stuff because it's ass. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them satanic rituals, man. I told y'all niggas, man, the devil wants you to kiss his ass. You gotta kiss the devil ass in the ceremony. In the when they doing the different things, when they doing the satanic stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some of that, when you want to join the shit, you got to kiss the devil ass. You feel me? You look at the OBS stopping and starting. Look at that. The OBS stopping and starting on the nigga. Look at that. I ain't even talk about Aleister Crowley. You feel me? Aleister Crowley. I don't know if y'all ever heard about him. You know what I'm saying? Them is the magicians. Aleister Crowley, Dion Fortune, all them people. You know what I'm saying? And Aleister Crowley, them practicing sex magic and shit. You feel me? You know what I mean? And then, you know, a lot of that stuff is, like Aleister Crowley was doing a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Homosexual, sex magic. You know what I'm saying? Doing it with bitches too. And see, that's that shit where motherfuckers how they do that shit? Where they be doing like they be invoking demons. They invoke spirits. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing a lot of shit from King Solomon that they got from King Solomon. The clavicle of Solomon. That all of the magic doing like where they and see that's why I was tripping when I came across these books I came across from going to the library, from going to like college libraries, right? I used to just like to go to the library and look at the philosophy books, right? Like, say I go to Cal State Dominguez. Say I used to like to hang out at Cal State Dominguez. And I go to the library and go to the philosophy section. But then right next to the philosophy section, it'd be the psychology section and the magic section and the religious section. They all be like close together, right? So then I'm like, damn, the magic books is right here. And then I'm looking at magic books is serious than a motherfucker, right? At first I thought magic was like card tricks and shit like that. But then the magic books was serious than a motherfucker. And then I was looking at a magic book and it was talking about all the different things that's magical and shit. And then I seen how semen was magical. Semen had something to do. I'm like, what the fuck do semen got to do with? I'm not understanding, right? And then motherfuckers is so Aleister Crowley and them in the sex magic. They having sex, right? They fucking and they bust nuts, right? And then they catch the nut, right? After they bust a nut, and then they holding like certain thoughts in their mind while they fucking, right? And then they get the nut and they consume that with specific thoughts in mind. And then they doing like invocations and shit, and they got you know circles and shit drawn on the ground, and the king, the Star of David, and all this old type of shit on the ground. Listen, summoning demons and shit like that, doing this type of shit. You feel me? And Aleister Crowley #1 slogan was "Do what thou wilt." Do what thou wilt. That was Aleister Crowley #1 slogan. Do what thou wilt. You know what I'm saying? And Aleister Crowley was like a big old deal. You know what I'm saying? And they went to and these magicians, all these little magicians used to go to war with each other and shit. Dion Fortune, that's another a bitch that was doing shit. And then what was it? Oh, and Jay-Z. Jay-Z was out here with a "Do What Thou Wilt" sweat. He had a sweatshirt. I remember Jay-Z popped out with a sweatshirt with "Do What Thou Wilt" on it. And I was like, look at Jay-Z got a Aleister Crowley sweatshirt on. Didn't nobody know what the fuck that was. They just thought he had that on. Nobody knew what that was. I was like, look at Jay-Z with the "Do What Thou Wilt." Okay, I see you. I see you, Jay-Z. I see you. Yeah. And then it's some specific, listen, and then with Aleister Crowley and them, it's some specific homosexual magic shit like that. You feel me? And see, man, I be thinking that's what I be thinking. Hey, man, I be thinking that's what Diddy and them was into, that type of shit. I feel like Diddy and them was doing that type of shit. That's just me speculating. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Little buddy was eating fecal matter. Hey, man. Jay also keeps Baphomet son. Hey, man. Listen, that's why I said anything involving the ass is demonic, man, I think, personally. You know, that's just me, you know, because like I said, don't no life come from the ass. That's how you know. That's how you know, man. Don't no life come from the ass. Only death. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel shit is simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I be looking at motherfuckers, man. And say, look here, man, here's another thing. Here's another thing about the evil and the good and the evil. I heard Donald Trump say some shit that I thought was interesting. I heard Donald Trump say some shit that was interesting. And a lot of motherfuckers is gonna probably get mad at me for saying that shit. But this is an observation that I made. This is an observation that I be making, you know. I be looking at one of my key things, one of the things that I like to focus on. One of the things that the BossMack likes to focus on is physical deterioration. You know what I'm saying? I like to. I'm always observing mileage. You know what I'm saying? I always look at people, and I'm looking at you, and when I look at people, I'm looking at your vitality. I'm looking at your spiritual vitality when I look at you. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I meet a person, see, I'm giving y'all a game about myself. So if you ever encounter me, you know the BossMack did this to you. If I meet a motherfucker for the first time, I marked that. I remember your spiritual. I'm looking at your spirit. I'm looking at your vitality. I'm looking at your energy levels. I'm looking at where you are now, and I'm marking that. And then as we travel through time, and I see you, whenever I see you, that's what I'm looking at. And I could tell if you're the same or if you decreased, if your vitality is starting to go down. I'm looking at that. That's how I'm looking at you. And I'm very I really look hard at bitches. Like I look hard at I really study bitches like that. You know what I'm saying? Bitches mileage. You feel me? And niggas mileage. And I feel like different things burn up your spiritual, your spiritual and your physical and your mental vitality. Different things burn that shit up. And then I think it's shit that add to your spiritual and mental vitality. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep my shit from burning up. You know, I'm focused on activities to keep so I could maintain my spiritual vitality, right? And I share those with the people on the podcast. I ain't even stingy with the information. But I be looking at that shit, right? You know, I be observing shit. So, back to what I heard Donald Trump say about some shit. I look at a motherfucker like Barack Obama, right? And I feel like from the beginning of his presidency, when he first started, to now, Barack has burned up a lot. He has deteriorated a lot. And it's fascinating to watch people deteriorate while they have money. Right? And then people do a lot of different tricks to mask their deterioration. You know what I'm saying? You know. That's why the BossMack don't Beijing. I just let the gray be in my beard and shit. You feel me? You know, I don't try to hide. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas be doing shit to hide. Cause you can have money and still be burning through your vitality, you know, through your lascivious behavior, through the, you know, sexual deviancy. You know what I'm saying? The controlled substances. You know what I'm saying? The sexual deviancy and controlled substances. You know, but Barack is extremely burnt out, right? He burnt up a lot, right? And Donald spoke on that. Donald was like, Barack don't look good, and I wonder what that's about. He said some shit like that, right? And I was like, see, I noticed that too, right? Now, Another motherfucker that masked his deterioration was Diddy. Masked his deterioration. You know what I'm saying? He masked his too. You feel me? You know, DJ Khaled. You know, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? They be hiding they shit. You know what I'm saying? But I be seeing that. But anyway, with Barack though, and see, I be thinking about all that little gay rumors and shit. You feel me? And then I look at the side that he's on. You know what I'm saying? I look at the side that he's on. Just an observation. You know, I be making observations. Yeah, the BossMack be making observations. And see, then motherfuckers want to say, well, the presidency be taxing motherfuckers. I brought this up to some bitches. I was like, Barack look burnt out. Where the presidency be taxing motherfuckers? I said, it be taxing motherfuckers? The presidency be taxing motherfuckers. He be straight, he go through a lot. I said, he went through a lot? And she like, yeah, the presidency be taxing motherfuckers. I was like, well, it don't look like it taxed Donald like that. It don't look like it taxed Donald like that. I mean, I'm just saying though, like, I feel like them homosexual activities really burn you out quick though. I feel like them homosexual activities really burn you out though, because, you know, that is, you know, that's absolutely not life. You know, you engaging in not life activities. These is, and then here's another observation I made. Niggas gonna get mad at me. It's I don't want to have no problems from the LGBTQ. But you know what? One thing I noticed, man. These is observations. These is observations. Another thing I noticed, the most ruthless individuals, the most ruthless people, right? The most ruthless individuals that I have encountered, where I was like, you is a diabolical, ruthless motherfucker. Like, you is a, like, where I look at a motherfucker and be like, you is a ruthless motherfucker for real. You's a heartless motherfucker. You know who the most ruthless motherfuckers is that I've encountered? These is observations. How long I've been on here? 2 hours? These is observations. But man, y'all, you know, y'all check out Aleister Crowley and them, man. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. And you know what's a funny thing about reading some of them books, man, is you know, they be telling sometimes, you know, like I you know, shout out to Dion Fortune and Aleister Crowley, because they give you some stories. They give you some stories. You know, about motherfuckers, you know, cause you know, that all that shit is very dangerous, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they got them books right there for you. Like, you could, a motherfucker could, a ambitious motherfucker could get some of them books, and them spells and shit is right in there. And they tell you what to do, how to draw the shit on the ground, all that shit, you know, tell you what to get, what to say, You know what I mean? And what's even more tricky in that shit, is they have like the shit you supposed to say out loud with authority. You know what I'm saying? And it be words that you never heard of before, right? So it's like you don't even know what you saying. You know what I'm saying? If you was to try to say that shit, if you was try to follow it, you don't even know what these words mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, and that's where when I looked at that, and then I was looking at that, and it was like, okay, they want you to say these words out loud, and you don't even know what these words mean. So that's why when I got to reading the Bible and looking at the Psalms, and I was reading the Psalms, and I was like, oh, you supposed to read this shit out loud with authority type shit. This is similar to these spells that I was seeing in the magic books. But this is the Bible though. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's funny is like I said, they give you some stories. See, one of the things I read was like, the devil, Satan, is happy when a motherfucker tries to be a magician and tries to do this type of shit without no knowledge and no education, because really what you doing is cursing yourself. Because if you think that you can control some of this energy that you trying to summon you out of your mind, you summoning shit that hates you. You know what I'm saying? And you think you can control it because of this book, but you don't even have nobody trying to bring you, like, apprentice you in. And even if they was trying to do it, they would be some evil motherfuckers trying to educate you in that shit. It's evil. All of the shit is evil. So you cursing yourself trying to do any of that shit. That shit is scary. Like I said, when I was reading that shit was scaring me. I was reading that shit from a perspective of, okay, let me not try to do none of this shit. That's how I was reading it. I was like, oh wow, this is I'm like, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, this is some dangerous shit right here in the library. This is some dangerous shit in the library right here. So they you know, Deion Fortune and Aleister Crowley, they give you some stories of motherfuckers trying to summon, trying to invoke different shit, and that shit going left. You know what I'm saying? You gotta imagine that there's some episodes out here of motherfuckers trying to summon some shit or trying to do some shit, and then shit go left. And then we hear about it on the news, some motherfuckers dead at the house. You know what I'm saying? And we think that, this motherfucker, one motherfucker went crazy in the house and stabbed up everybody. You know what I'm saying? But really it was some shit like that where motherfuckers was trying to do some shit. And whatever they summoned really came and fucked niggas up. It's stories of that where, motherfuckers summon the motherfucker thinking they summoning some shit, thinking they gonna take control of some shit and have it do some shit. But really when the shit get there and just fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. If these evil women that take masks off, if these evil women take that mask off, catch them on the wake up. See, man, and that make me think about, you talking about makeup. See, all that shit, man, like, all that shit, man, like, I ain't even know, and see, the thing about makeup is I ain't even know about, like with makeup, okay? With makeup, you go into the book of Enoch, which they removed from the Bible when you talk about Enoch, the book of Enoch, and his discussion of the angels, because in the book of Enoch, that's when he go into great detail about the angels that came down and started fucking bitches and taught motherfuckers magic and taught bitches how to use makeup and all the shit, right? You start thinking about, you learn that's where makeup came from. You gotta be like, that's some diabolical shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about bitches. You think about bitches that make millions of dollars from makeup. Like Rihanna and, the gay motherfucker, Jeffree Star, all these motherfuckers, the evil motherfuckers. I'm not saying Rihanna, I don't know if Rihanna evil. But, I'm just saying. Motherfuckers making millions of dollars from makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'm always fascinated with I always was fascinated with makeup too. Like, some of my bitches, man, that I've dealt with in the past, bad bitches. Bitches who really didn't need the makeup. But they used to rock a lot of makeup. Just because it was expensive and shit. And I used to look at a bitch and, she have on all her MAC lipstick, all her makeup and shit. And bitch just look, bitch just look delectable. Her lips look delectable. And I used to look at that shit and I used to be like, damn. How much did it cost to just have your lips looking like that? And it's like a nigga can't even really touch you. If a nigga touch you, that shit just coming off. Like a nigga, but a nigga want to kiss a bitch, but then I'm like, it's like your lips is $50. It's just like, you throwing away $50 if I kiss you type shit. It's like, I want to kiss a bitch, but then I'm like, I'm respecting the $50. Damn, the lipstick looks so good. You know what I'm saying? But you can't even touch a bitch. Like, and the end of the night come and it gotta go up. I'm like, damn. And the bitch still look good without the lipstick, but it's a different bitch. It's a different bitch. It's a different bitch. I'm like, it's a different bitch. Makeup, man. Hit the like button for this game. I've been rambling and raving and shit. I'm gonna look. What? The book of Enoch. Yeah, man. I don't know about the local library. You might have better luck pulling that up online, though, man. You might want to Google the book of Enoch, man. I went to Borders Books to see what they got, man. They don't have everything, man. I went to go get the Ethiopian Bible from, cause the Ethiopian Bible, cause like if you look at the Ethiopian Bible, it have all the books of the Bible in there. See, like the King James version don't have all the books of the Bible. Like the Ethiopian Bible got the Book of Enoch in it. I think Maccabees is in there, and Jubilees, the Book of Jubilees is in there, and it's a couple of more Solomon. It's a couple of more Solomon books in the Bible. In that Ethiopian Bible, that Ethiopian Bible is more thorough. But you got, but you gotta. I think you gotta order that Ethiopian Bible online. Borders Books. I mean, not Borders. Barnes and Nobles ain't gonna have that. I went to Barnes and Nobles and tried to get that, and they was like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" They just only have King James versions, and they got some different versions of the Bible at Barnes and Nobles, but the Book of Enoch, you're gonna have to go on Amazon to get that, you know. They ain't making that easy. You got to get that from damn near from Ethiopia type shit. You feel me? You know. But that Book of Enoch, you know, it got that in there, you know, about the angels. And then, you know, God punished the angels, you know. You know, supposedly the angels is in Antarctica, underground in Antarctica type shit, something like that. Something like that. You know what I mean? That's just what I heard, man. You know, the BossMack, you know. Yeah, man. And then all the demons. And you know, all the demons, you know, like if you look at if you look up that story about the Solomon and his ring, the ring of Solomon, King Solomon, supposedly one of his workers, he noticed one of his workers was never having money, and he was looking like he was wasted away. King Solomon noticed one of his workers was looking like he was wasted away, and he asked the worker what was wrong, and the worker told him like a demon is coming to my house, and he taking my money, and he taking my energy. And then Solomon prayed to God, and then God gave him a ring with the Star of David on it. And then he gave the ring to the worker and told him to show that to the demon, and he went and showed that to the demon, and then the demon was under the control of the ring, and the worker brought the demon back to Solomon, and then Solomon started questioning the demon, and then made all the demons come to him and answer questions. You could Google that, the Ring of Solomon. You could Google that. And that's when Solomon found out that all the demons was like, the demons was offspring of men and angels, off the angels that came down from Enoch, that came down in the Book of Enoch and fucked women and had the giants. Like that's in the Bible, like in Genesis. It said the angels came down and fucked bitches and had the giants. And then the giants tore shit up, and then that's why God did the flood with Noah. to kill all of them. And when he killed all of them, they spirits was trapped here on the earth. And those is the demons. You know what I'm saying? So the disembodied spirits of the giants that was half angel, half man is the demons. And that's what Solomon with the ring, he made the demons tell him that. The fallen angels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all gotta check that shit out, man. Yeah. Gotta check that shit out, man. Hit the like button for this game. BossMack be on here talking crazy. He like BossMack talking crazy. What the fuck this got to do with anything, nigga? Shit. Let's do a reading list of email. Y'all want to do a reading list of email, man? Let me see, man. I'll be shifting gears on niggas. I want to get out of here in less than 3 hours, man. I can't be talking for 3 hours, man. Niggas be like, man, what the fuck, man? Talking for 3 hours, nigga. Hit the like button. Read a list of email you want to be ready. I really got like about 4 of these motherfuckers, but I'm going to just do 2, man. And do like 2 of them and then save it. I'm going to save it. Who is that saying what's up to me? Darius Solo. What's up with it? Barack Silliman. This shit deeper than most think you preaching. Lord of the Rings was connected to that story, I believe. Yeah, that's what I heard. He said the book of Enoch explains the portals of weather and chambers, how the clouds and things work. Yeah, man. I even heard Carl Jung, Carl Jung, I guess he like a psychologist, Carl Jung. He was speaking on some shit, like some of them Carl Jung videos where they got some videos of Carl Jung and he's speaking on that shit. And he was talking about how the origins of the wind and shit like that, and he was talking about how one of his patients, like Carl Jung said, he went and read some. Carl Jung had some game, man. Carl Jung had some game. He said he went and read some Egyptian papyrus. He said he read some Egyptian papyrus that nobody had access to. He got to read that shit, and it was talking about the origin of the wind. And then he said he turned around and years later was talking to one of his patients, somebody who was clinically insane. And his patient called him and said, Dr. Young, look, and pointed and told him to come look out the window. And he told Carl Jung where the origin, he pointed at the sun and started to explain the origin of the wind to him, exactly like the Egyptian papyrus. And Carl Jung was like, what the fuck? How the fuck do he even know this? How in the fuck do he even know this? You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny thing. And see, I know a lot of people be like, BossMack, that shit about demons and all that shit ain't real, right? That shit ain't real, right? But then I noticed something. I noticed this. Like, when they start talking about exorcisms, right? When they start talking about having exorcisms, right? When they do exorcisms, the priest that does the exorcism has to fast for a certain amount of days. He has to not eat food for a certain amount of days. Water fast. You have to water fast and pray and do confession, right? The priests have to do that. Matter of fact, everybody who's in the room for the exorcist has to do that. I mean, for the exorcism has to do that. Has to go to confession and have to fast before they could be in there, right? Because when they go in there for the exorcism and then they start doing the exorcism, and they start doing the exorcism on a person, right? It's different phases of the exorcism that happens. So at first, the person that's having this done to them, they act in a certain kind of way, like ain't nothing wrong with them. And then after so long of the prayers and all the shit being said to them, they start changing, and maybe their voice start changing, and then they start going through the process, you know, the demon starts to manifest, right? And then, you know, the voice might change, and, you know, cussing, spitting, all type of shit might start happening, right? But then at a certain point in the exorcism, now this is the part where you know shit is real, right? At a certain point in the exorcism, if it's anybody in the room who have not fasted or they have not done confession or anything like that, the demon is going to realize that. The demon is going to realize it and then start saying shit to the person with the flaws. So like if a person is in there and they haven't fasted and they haven't did confession, and then so now the demon is going to start telling you shit that you did. Like, so as the priest is reading the prayers at the person, trying to get the demon to leave, the demon manifesting in the person will turn to the vulnerable person in the room and be like, you I don't even know why you in here, because you cheating on your wife, you did this, you did that, you stole, you did, start telling you about shit that nobody else know and only you know. You feel me? That's when the shit get real, right? And that type of shit, I have noticed, like, let's say like a niggas be out and about in the street, right? And let's say a crazy homeless person come walking down the street, right? I've seen the homeless person who look like they crazy tweaking stop and look at one of the homies and then say some real shit about the homie, like some shit maybe, I don't know, like Nigga, you whoopty whoopty whoop 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 when you did this to your baby mama. Some you know for the 40 days, right? And as he approached the 40 days, like when he was finna hit the 40 days, that's when the devil came to him and was like, "Hey, if you bow down and worship me, I give you all the wealth of the world. I control all the governments of the world. I give you anything you want if you just bow down to me." And Jesus was like, "Nah." Then he was like, "Look, if you really God's son, just throw yourself off this cliff and the angels is going to catch you." He was like, "Nah." And then the devil was like, look, if you really the son of God, you could turn this piece of stone into bread. And he was getting him to try to eat before the 40 days was up, right? And then when Jesus hit the 40 days, look, when Jesus hit the 40 days, he had the superpowers after that. Now, what was the superpowers? As soon as Jesus made a public appearance after he did the 40 days, as soon as he walked into the temple, somebody that was possessed by a demon just collapsed in front of him. He didn't even have to do nothing. He didn't even have to do no exorcism or nothing. You know, he just walked into the building and somebody that had a demon in him just collapsed. And then the demon that was in him recognized who Jesus was. You know what I'm saying? If you pay close attention, the demon recognized who he was. You know what I'm saying? And I never realized this until I fasted and read the Bible. And I was like, then all of that became apparent. You know, I was like, wow, that was weird. But anyway, that's how you know exorcisms is real, is when the person is getting exorcised and then the demon is starting to tell motherfuckers in the room about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Reader, listener, email. Let's do it. Reader, listener, email. You ready? You ready? We about to shift gears. Shift gears. A nigga from Berkeley, California, via Los Angeles, writes to BossMack. He says, BossMack, I am new to the pod. Let me see who this motherfucker writes. Say, BossMack, I really dig the podcast. I just wanted to say satanic and demonic spirits are real as I'm typing this to you. And they ain't nothing to play with. Keep doing your thing, Playboy. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I appreciate, God, universe, nature. I appreciate the 70K. Yep, I appreciate that. Like what Eddie Murphy did in front of the church in the Vampire in Brooklyn. I got to check that out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'll be feeling like, I ain't gonna lie, man. The BossMack is you know, like the increase in motion. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I think like in June, man, I had like 18,000. I had like 18,000 subscribers in June. You know what I'm saying? I had 18,000 subscribers like in June. And you know, I just gotta really thank God, man, for just you know, that I don't even know, the increase in subscribers, man, is unbelievable shit. Now, you know, I had like you know, some just came upon a nigga and was like, hey, man, get to doing these shorts, you know what I'm saying? You know, let's start doing the shorts. And it's amazing that shit, you know, did what it did. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. You know. And I just, hey man, that's just God, bro. Cause I, you know, I be thanking God every day for that. You know what I'm saying? And just I'm gonna just try to keep my foot on the gas, man. You know, I feel like a nigga is really for real gonna hit 100K before the end of the year for sure. And then, you know, I feel like it like, you know, I feel like it could go even like higher, really, cause really, you know, it's really about the work ethic. I just gotta, you know, cause I'm really just trying to just work as hard as I can on it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta I'm juggling a lot of balls, not pause like a motherfucker. I'm trying to do a lot of different shit, you feel me? Cause I gotta, you know, nigga gotta get the clothes out and shit. You know, I be having to stop and do shit. I have to get the orders out and then do that and then do this and shit. But hey, I'm on that shit though, like a motherfucker. I'm thankful to the motherfucker, man. I'm thankful to the motherfucker. All right. Reader, listener, email. All right. A nigga from Berkeley writes to BossMack via Los Angeles. He says, BossMack, I'm new to the pod. I found you by way of your shorts. My bros is really rocking with you out here. I see you giving out game, so I'm reaching out for game. I'm a 19-year-old nigga with one bitch on the team right now. In a way, I am in my sophomore year here at UC Berkeley. My bitch is a 19-year-old sophomore as well. I'm going to keep it tall with you. We have been together for about 7 months, and I have not fucked yet. My bitch said she only had one sexual experience in high school, and she is super religious, so she says. 2 weeks ago, she went to a fraternity function with some of her homegirls. I am not in a frat, but my bitch went to the frat function. About a week after that, I received word that my bitch and her homegirls was involved in an orgy with some frat niggas. This blew my mind because my bitch is supposed to be super religious and talking about taking shit slow with me. I couldn't take it, and I confronted a bitch, and a bitch broke down crying and swore up and down it didn't happen. She brought in some of her bitches to back up the story. However, the source of my information seems super valid. How would you deal with this? Hit the like button. All right. Here's how I would deal with it, man. Coming from experience, man, being a young nigga in college on the outside of the frat shit, trying to have a bitch is tricky, man. It's tricky, man. I wouldn't even really waste, like, if I could go back and talk to my younger self, man, I wouldn't even really waste no energy on trying to just wife a bitch, have a bitch, like, during that time. You know what I'm saying? You got to loosen it up and just rock with bitches that's just on some fun shit, man. Don't be trying to be in no relationship. And this is what I advise, because to me that shit is a distraction, man, from what you there for. It's a delicate time. You gotta really get the school shit out the way now. It's difficult to be having a bitch, while you in that position. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you dorm living or if you got an apartment or whatever, however you living and shit. I know it's and then when you got the different forces on the campus, you low on the totem pole, and you got the different forces on the campus. You got the frat niggas and football team and all this other niggas with more shit, more motion. Niggas got motion. You's an unknown motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I would just let a bitch go, be free, man. I wouldn't even try to, when you hear some shit like that, when you hear some shit like that, you heard some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So you got to really roll with that and understand that, the frat niggas and niggas be having leverage, man. And bitches will tell you one thing and do some whole other shit under the influences of the, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be at the frat house, or, the frat niggas, they already situated, they already been there. They got more money, prestige, motion, you know what I'm saying? Plus they already got bitches, and you know what I'm saying? And it's easy for them to take your bitch. I have been the nigga. I have been the frat nigga on the yard and the young bitches at the crib, man. You know what I'm saying? And the bitches is happy to be there, man, because we them niggas on the yard, man. You know what I'm saying? And we overpower you, and we just take your bitches from you, bro. Your bitch could just tell you she was a virgin and you got to do this and that and this and that. But when she come over here with us, this bitch hit the Hennessy, hit the blunt, you know, next thing you know, she's sucking dick. She might not never suck dick before, but now she's sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? And then we throwing her back to you. We don't even care because we, you know, my main bitch is one of the top sorority bitches, is my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got the top AKA bitch or the top Delta bitch. You know what I'm saying? The little bitches don't even count, bitch. These little bitches ain't even in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all bitches get gathered up and you know, and use a nigga in the dorms, nigga, are you know, hopefully you got some drip. Hopefully you could dress good, nigga, but you at a total disadvantage. You don't know nothing about the nothing. Nigga, we taking your bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if you heard some shit like that, you heard some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know. And then a bitch feel embarrassed that she got thrown back. She thought she had action. She thought she was gonna get to kick it more. But no, this was just for tonight, and we throwed you back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a different group of bitches in here next week. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing as a young nigga in those circumstances is just, you know, don't try to lock down nothing. Just, you know, like the bitches that like you. It's a few bitches out there that's gonna be like, shit, nigga, I'll throw you some pussy. I'm down to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even try to lock nothing down. Just take what bitches like you and focus on getting through these, you know, focus on not flunking out and doing good in school and focus on that and getting your bread up. And don't even worry about no bitches like that. Just take what come to you. Don't even try to work on nothing. Just be like, you know, I'm taking whatever bitch want to throw me some pussy. You know what I'm saying? It might be an off-campus bitch might want to throw you some pussy. Bitch from the community, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know. And just be content with that for now. Don't even try to wife nothing. Fuck all that. Fuck all of that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah, man, it's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, niggas a blitz overpower you for your bitch. There's no way, and man. Oh man. And them niggas do a little step show on the yard or some shit like that. Some little shit. Man, they taking your bitch, bro. We taking your bitch. We taking your bitch. Big dog frat niggas just be chilling, man. Like, you know, niggas could just hear about. Niggas just hear about the bitches, the new bitches on the yard. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just be like, ooh, there's some new little bitches in the dorms, man, right now, nigga. Ooh, man, the dorms is lit. Some new little bitches. Yeah, the dorms is lit. Yeah, one of the, hey, man, you know, two of the neos still stay in the dorms. Two of the neos still stay in the dorm. Let's just pop out over there one time. Nigga pop out over there with some crispy nail on, with some crispy paraphernalia on, you understand me? Pop out over there, you know. Don't even talk to the bitches. Just come in there, nigga. What's up with it? Make you feel like a fucking outsider, like a motherfucker. Do the grip. Do the grip with the bruhs, you know what I'm saying? Do some bruh talk. Don't even look at the bitches. Then just bounce, nigga. Jump in the whip and bounce, nigga. Yeah, we having a party this week. We having a little get together at the house, man. We having a little, you know what I'm saying? Invite them bitches. It's over. It's over. Invite them little bitches. We don't even know about you. We don't even know. We don't even know you like her. We don't even know about you. Yeah, we invite them a little bit. Them, hey man, who's them 4 bitches right there? Oh yeah, that's whoopty whoop. Yeah, tell them bitches to pull up, man. Tell them bitches to pull up. We taking your bitches. We taking your bitches and throwing them back. And throwing them back. Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's do another reader listener email. You know what? It's a trip that I, earlier in the pod, I mentioned it about the bruhs and just came. I wasn't even meaning to set it up like that. You know what I'm saying? It just circled like that. You see, I'll be doing the little circles. I'll be doing the little connections, you know what I'm saying? I talked about the frat earlier in reflection and reference to how it was like the hood, how and then how it looped back into this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all, man, the BossMack, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I don't know if I ever said that. I did say this before, but I'm going to reiterate this. When I was on the yard doing my frat thing, at Sonoma, I was at Sonoma State, you know what I'm saying? When we was doing our frat thing on the yard, I wanted to make sure when I went to college, man, one of my goals was to live like the movie Animal House. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Animal House with John Belushi. I wanted to do Animal House, real nigga Animal House. You know what I'm saying? That's how we was living. Real nigga Animal House. With reference to Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. We was real nigga Animal House, Omega Psi Phi. That's how we was living. So that's how we was living. And then, all while I was in college, I'm gonna admit these crimes right now. You know what I'm saying? I was all in college. I was just a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga didn't have resources when I got to college. A nigga had to work immediately as soon as I got to college. Nigga had to get, job, and still didn't have enough to really, compete with, the other white boys that was at the school. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had to get a computer, all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had to have all the shit, apartment, vehicle, drip. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was expensive. So a nigga had to be a criminal. So, as a nigga, I had some plays. Working. So we was real nigga Animal House, and niggas had plays, and I used to make sure all the bruhs ate. I used to just make sure we all ate. We all had it. I just made sure we all had it. Me and the bruhs, we made sure we had it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's do another reader listener email. Yeah, man. Yeah, they probably could have got me with the Rico back then. I don't know. Is the Rico timeless? Is it a time frame on that? He could have got me. A nigga from Los Angeles writes the BossMack. He say, BossMack, how long I been talking? Damn, I've been talking too long. I gotta stop. Shit. A nigga from Los Angeles writes the BossMack. He say, BossMack. I'm a 27-year-old nigga getting chilly as a HVAC tech with a 3-bitch rotation. My main bitch is a 30-year-old bartender / fitness trainer bitch. I also have a 22-year-old Latina bitch that works in a botanica and a 24-year-old snow bitch that gets chilly as a pastry chef in Newport Beach. My main bitch is the bitch I'm having problems with. My main bitch has been on the team about 5 months. A bitch came through the crib the other night, late, for a dick appointment. And I noticed the bitch had a whole lot of hickeys on her neck. I asked the bitch to explain the disrespect, and the bitch told me her friend, who was a bitch, did it to her. And her and her friend occasionally scissor and eat each other's pussy. I had never seen no shit like that before, so I felt disrespected. I feel like a bitch is putting it on her homegirl, and a nigga really did that, but I cannot prove it. What are your thoughts on this? All right, hit the like button. So a nigga says his bitch had showed up to the crib with a lot of damage on her neck, and he feels the disrespect. And she said a bitch did it. Her and her friends fuck around sometimes. Okay. All right. I would accept that. I would accept it and be vigilant for more disrespect in the future. I would accept that and be vigilant for more disrespect in the future. But as a caveat, since her and her friends is you know, is fucking around, you know, just on GP, man, I would be like, you know what? I feel like I deserve a threesome with y'all. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I wanna see it. I wanna see it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come perform. Y'all come do a performance in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be involved once or twice, and you know, I wanna see. Can I see? And you know, I want to participate one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, since that's what's happening. You feel me? Or I'm gonna think a nigga did. Or I'm gonna think a nigga did that. I want to watch y'all. I want to watch y'all methodology. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna think a nigga did that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to force nothing either. You feel me? You just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I want to, hey, I want to see. I want to see your homegirl's methods. You know, I might want to steal some of her ideas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know You know what I'm saying? You know. I'm just saying. Can I see? I just want to be a voyeur, you know, since that's what y'all doing and shit, you know. And then I might want to jump in, you know, like how you jump rope. You watch it turn the rope, like I'm gonna jump in, like, you know. Then I'm gonna observe, you know. I'm just saying, man, like, if that's what's popping, like, if that's what we doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to see. Hit the like button for this game, though. Yeah, a dude did that. Homie got to go with his first thought. Yeah, man. That's why you got to be, you know. Like I said, man. I mean, if I can't see nothing, and you know, now I gotta be vigilant for the future, because more disrespect is coming. If a nigga did it, more disrespect is coming. You know what I'm saying? More disrespect is on the way, baby. Do you think Trump will change laws for felons since he's won? I hope so. I was thinking about it. It never hurts to ask. No question is a dumb question. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. Can I see? Can I get involved? No? All right. Okay. Wait for the next disrespect to happen and fire, bitch. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? I hope he will change it, man. I was thinking about that, man. I was like, man, so many niggas that can't get a job because they got that F. You know, I feel like if you got an F and you have completed your obligation to the government, you know, you went and did your time, you did your probation, your parole, you finish all that up, you ain't been in trouble, you've been working, then, hey, man, you should be able to get that wiped off. You should be able to get a gun. You should be able to get it, you know, you should be able to work wherever you want to work at. Hopefully, this will open that up for that. Because there's a lot of niggas out here. It's a lot of gangsters that would love to get a job. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of gangsters that would love to do certain jobs that they just can't do because of that F. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like it's some convicted felon nigga. It's some gangsters. I feel like, now this is gonna sound brazy what I'm finna say, but I feel like it's some niggas that's gangsters out there, right? That would make some excellent police. There's some niggas out there that got that F. There's some gangsters out there that will make some excellent police. You know what I'm saying? Excellent. You know what I'm saying? Will be able to really keep certain communities safe like a motherfucker, for real. Like, you know, for real. You know, bitches are tricky, man. You know. Bitches is tricky, man. Bitches is tricky. Hit the like button for this game. What did we do today? We did 3 hours a day, man. Oh man, the BossMack is a little bit tired now, man. You know this be taking energy out of me, man. This be taking spiritual energy out of the BossMack like a motherfucker, man. But I appreciate y'all niggas, man. And I'm finna be out, and I'm finna add this hoodie to the store so niggas could get it. Remember, we got 2 for 1 on the shirts. Get 2 shirts, get 1 free. Let me know what that 3rd shirt is in the comment section on the checkout. And we doing 2 hoodies, get 1 free, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessing niggas out here. Fuck with me, don't fuck with them. You get it? You dig me? Yeah. And we out though. We out though. We out though. We out though.